Hey everyone, welcome back to Bird Brain Gaming. Today I'm going to go over the JFJ Easy Pro Disc Cleaning System. I've had this one since February 2017. I'm just going to give you a little rundown of how it functions, how well it works, and if it's worth buying. So right here I have No One Lives Forever and Arc the Lad on the PS2 with several of my doubles behind it. I'll be cleaning minor smudges and scratches to heavier scratches with this system and show you the result. So let's get rolling. Alright, so first off I'm gonna check the disc. Let's see how well you can see the smudges. It has minor scratches, but it's not too crazy. So I'm going to start off with this one for No One Lives Forever. So first step, we take one of the foams. Now if you ordered the one I got, this is the model is 110 volt with extra supply kit, up to 250 repairs. Now in 2017, this was the price. So to start off, I'm just gonna do a basic cleaning. I'm not even gonna resurface it because it's not too bad. If it was more scratched, then I would obviously go along with that. So what we do is inside there's a circle right here. Now you're gonna get, depending on how many you order, you're gonna get a few of these, maybe 2 to 4. One is for after you insert it, it's velcroed in, doesn't go anywhere. It comes with the polishing compound. It's just the white solution, and then it comes with a blue solution, another polishing compound. I always start with the white one, and then after it's done, you swap out the foam, put another one, and put some of the blue one on. So I'm going to start with the white, show you how it works. It drips on. This solution's a little bit old, but it still works. Normally it's more like a lotion when you first buy it, and you just put a few drops, like maybe 4 to 5 drops in a row, like right here, and maybe on this side right here. After that, take the CD, put it right over here, and with the screw, just twist it right on. Make sure it's fastened really well. Don't tighten it too tight. You don't want to crack the disc. Alright. Close the lid until it snaps. Now for this example, you turn it on. Normally I do 1 minute for each solution. You could do it shorter if you want, if it's not too bad. 1 minute is what I would start with. So this part is spinning and is making the friction on this one spin, and it's causing like massive RPMs to go by. You can see the disc right here. It looks much better just off the first cleaning. So you leave the CD in, take out the foam for the white solution. It's just velcroed on. What I did on mine, I put duct tape around because every time it spins you can see it drip. It makes it much easier to wipe and prevents any damage on the surface of the system, the inside. So I just duct tape the inside. It's been there forever, and it just makes it much easier to wipe. It keeps it cleaner, and you can always vacuum out any of the residue with powder. So now here's another foam for the blue solution. Pop this one right in. My solution is a bit old, but it should still work. I'm just gonna pour it on. Normally it's supposed to drip on, or be more like a lotion. Just close it up and hit 1 minute. I do have new ones of these, which are just as old. I got them all at the same time. I have a new bottle here and a new blue bottle, a new white and blue one here. Just gotta give it a good shake. But I'm gonna finish these up first. Alright, after that's done, I could just remove the foam and the CD. So the CD still has some residue from the solution. The JFJ comes with a disc repair. It's just an anti-static spray cleaner. This helps keep dust off. You could give it a spritz, and then it comes with a cloth, a soft one. Just give it a wipe down. That way there's no dust, no residue, nothing on it, and voila. Still has a little residue on it. Looks much better now. There you go. That'll run much better on the system. Now I wouldn't recommend you clean Wii games. You could try it with just the foams and solutions, but if you want to actually buff out the scratches, I mean, that's at your own risk. I wouldn't do it because most cases the Wii game will not work. As a more thin reading on this disc, I would just stick to PS1s, PS2 games, Xbox Originals and 360s, also PS3, 4s, and probably 5s now. It cleans Blu-rays and standard discs. So the CD for No One Lives Forever is much better. It's cleaner. It should function flawlessly on the system. I mean, basically any game for the PS2.
Giving up now! Don't make me run! Give me your order! How can I ever repay you?
Now, let's check out Arc the Lad. This one's gonna have scratches on it. You see the scratches? Right here is really bad. That one's really rubbed in, that scratch. This one I'm gonna have to use the sander. So I'll show you it. The sanders. We have, it comes with more foams. We have a coarse. These are 3M brand sandpapers, and they stick to the foam. They come with extras in the box. Here's a pack of extras. We got extra coarse here. There's a whole bunch in here, and there's softs to replace. So what you do is, depending on the scratch severity, if it's light scratches, I would recommend the soft. If it's heavy and deep scratches, use the coarse, then use the soft, and then after use the white and the blue. That's the order I would do it, depending on your scratches, okay? So if you have heavy, deep scratches, coarse first. I labeled it with a C. In the center of them, you could just put a letter C and a letter S for coarse and for soft, because it's only using the outer parts of the sandpaper to clean. And then use the white and then the blue. Alright, so in this case, I'm gonna use the coarse because there's some deep scratches right here. Sorry for the background noise. Alright, I'm gonna pop in the disc. Make sure it's tightened in. Alright. Now for the inside, I'm gonna use coarse first. I just put a letter C. If you do buy it, it makes it easier to just find out which one you want to use for the condition of your disc. This velcros right on. You don't have to do anything else. You don't have to put any solution on, nothing. Just leave it dry. So just close it. Now in this case, what I would do it in 10-second intervals. And if you're not satisfied with how much it is buffed off, you can always do it again, and then you can swap out for the soft. So it's based on the severity of the scratch. Okay, that's done. Now it's gonna look rough. Okay, but as long as you don't see any deep scratches, in this case there's really no deep scratches, it's just roughed up right now, it needs to be smoothed. Here's the residue from the disc and the scratches. Now let's try the soft to smooth out all the lines. Close it back up. And another 10 seconds. If you want to do 20, I would not recommend you do 20 or more. 20 seconds or a minute or two. Do not do it on coarse, because you could damage your disc. Start off at 10-second intervals, and if you're not satisfied, do it for another 10. You could do it I've done it like 3 or 4 times on CDs before to get it working, and once in a while it would actually clean the disc and get it to work. Alright, so here's the CD, here's the soft sandpaper, it's got residue from the disc. Now take the white foam, put the white solution right on it. Close it back up, and 1 minute is good for this. After that will be blue for another minute. Alright, so that's polished, halfway polished. Let's put the blue foam in there. this goes for another minute. Now with these, since there's residue, you could use a dry cloth or a dry rag. I probably wouldn't recommend wetting it. Just keep it dry and dry wipe it off. Alright, that's done for the blue. You see these looking much better now. Just remove the foam. Let's see the CD. Give it a spritz and a wipe. You could use, you don't even have to use the spray. You could just use glass cleaner, maybe a little vinegar. And just use a soft cloth to wipe it clean, all the residue. That will be fine. Much better. Those scratches, those deep scratches are pretty much gone. Can't even notice it. Okay. It has a little bit of nicks, but it shouldn't cause any problems with play. You can see it out on the top there. See it up there? There's that. But you can always test it out on your system, regardless of what system you're playing on and what game. If the nicks and scratches are much lighter, it should still work. But if you're getting any glitching, just repeat. Like for this scenario, I would use the soft. I wouldn't use the coarse. Use the soft maybe for 10 seconds, maybe one or twice, and then repeat with the white solution and the blue to clean it, and then you can always check again on your system. So it's much better. Those deep scratches before are gone. Okay, other than right here, it's not too bad.
Our way. Card.
Too slow.
All right, so I'm gonna try a disc that's a little older. I'm sure you're familiar with this. We're gonna do it on the thing for the PS2, the purple disc. It's got a few light scratches and nicks and some smudges. If you can see it from the reflection, it's got one there. It's got a few down here and lots of smudges and some nicks there. So for this, I'm going to use the soft, only the soft. Alright, so this game is a double. So I'm going to take the soft right here, put it on the Velcro, just press it on, make sure it's on there. Try to, also, just if you have any lotion, any drops on it, try to keep it dry. Sometimes you'll get a drop or two, just wipe it down. Alright, so the disc is in there. Gonna try this for 1 minute. I'm not going to use the coarse because the scratches aren't too deep. Only if the scratches are really deep, you use coarse. But since they're light scratches, just use the soft. And then I'll follow up with solution 1, the white solution, and then blue. And then you can use whatever you want to wipe it down or spritz on, vinegar, whatever you want. I'm not going to do all the games, it's just way too many. I'm just going to do a few. I'm going to do Deadpool next. It's got a light scratch and it's got a lot of smudges and prints on it. Alright, so the soft sand is done. Just remove. Let's get a close-up of the disc. It's just got the residue from the plastic. I'm gonna put, this one's literally almost done. I've had this since I bought it, and it's finally almost done. Alright, pop that inside. This is gonna be a minute. So the JFJ Easy Pro has a warranty. I don't know if it's the same or not. Extended 1 year and extended 5 year. These are optional. It also comes with a supply list order form if you do want to order more products in the future. This one's old, it might have changed. I'll post some info in the end and I'll give you a little bit of updates on it. Alright, so the white solution is done. Just gonna do the blue. This will be for another minute. When you order it, comes with operating instructions. It makes it easy to learn the ropes. Comes with the products from your order. There's different orders you can make. You can order the basic. There's other ones that have bonus solutions and supplies to clean. It tells you how to do it for minor scratches. Literally step by step. It makes it so easy. These are for medium scratches. It gives you some tips. See right in the center, coarse, soft for the sandpaper. And then there's deep scratches. It gives you recommendations and it also gives you cautions so you don't ruin your disc. Also, do not put what is it? Not Dreamcast. GameCube. Don't put GameCube CDs in this. It'll crack it. There is a GameCube adapter for this. When I checked last time, there weren't any available. I'll have to check again for you. Alright, so the blue one is done. The blue wipe down. Let's take the disc out. In this case, the white screw is stuck. It's like if you try to take it out by hand, sometimes it'll be very difficult. If you have needle nose pliers or any type of pliers, just be gentle. Unscrew it to the left. Don't screw it right more because you'll crack the disc. And it should come out with no problem. So if it ever gets stuck, Just use a pair of needle nose or any pliers, small pliers, to remove it. The disc looks much better. Just wipe it down as thoroughly as you can. Also, wipe around the edges. Always wipe around the edges and the inside as well. You could use a Q-tip if you want, or if you have just use your pinky. Just clean the inside. You don't want that stuff getting on the lens of your console when you're playing, because then you have a little bit of annoyance trying to get it off. Alright, so it looks much better, the disc. There you go. Any scratches? Not seeing much. Not seeing anything. Just a little bit of dust. You can always use a Windex or a glass cleaner and wipe it off, any dust, and it should be fine.
Ah, Christ, what is that?
Chill out. Everybody keep tight till we figure out what's going on.
We got company! We got company! We got company! Yes, sir! We got company!
There you go. Alright, I'm gonna do one more for the 360. Gonna do Deadpool. So for this one, it's not too bad. It's just got some smudges. It does have one nick right up there. It's light. So for this, it's okay to use the soft sandpaper. So let's get started on that one. Alright. Start with S. Just wipe off any residue. This is going to be for 10 seconds. These aren't even all my doubles. I have a whole bunch of Wii doubles, but I'm not going to bother cleaning any of those. At least not sanding them. You could clean the Wii games, just polish them. Alright, so that's good. Just gonna do the white solution. This will be for a minute. It also comes with the instructions in Spanish. If you order the system, they always come with English and Spanish instructions. So this is the extra pack. These are 3M. This is coarse. It's been a while since I changed these out. Yeah, here's coarse. It's sticky, so it sticks on the foam. So what you would do is, if you have one that's worn out, just slowly peel it off the foam and just slap on a new one. Alright, that's done. Let's use the blue. It's looking much better. Kind of messy, but normally you would just squeeze it right on in a line, if you could do it in a line. And you could do it on one side and the other. Don't do it all over. You don't want to put too much. This will be for a minute. So this system's been a great help. You know what? I'm gonna do a DVD for you guys as well. I don't think I have any Blu-rays that are damaged or scratched, but I'm gonna put a regular DVD for you. Alright. That's done. This is Deadpool for the 360. There you go. It's not as bad as before. Should function normally.
Hashtag drive-by.
Am I crazy? Or is your hand really small?
About the size of a KFC spork.
Love is blind, Wade.
No. You're blind.
Phew! That's what happens when you mix C4 with a bean burrito. Now be honest. I'm not the only one with a little bit of shit in their pants right now, am I?
Heads up. Time to work. You're on private property. Drop your weapons and surrender, or we will use these.
Hey man, it's me, Deadpool! Didn't I go to high school with you?
What the hell is going on down there? Security! Get off your duffs and respond. I'll be in my penthouse. Don't let that clown get in here.
Penthouse, huh? Time to hop the elevators.
Alright, I'm gonna try a DVD and I'm gonna call it a day on this. So I'm gonna try. I tried playing this during Halloween and it just wasn't working for some reason. It used to work. Vampire Hunter D, Bloodlust. It's just a regular DVD. There's really no scratches on it. I mean, it looks fine. There's some smudging, but I'm gonna use the soft on this one just to see if I could get through a layer to get it to work. Alright, soft on this one. I'm gonna do this for 10 seconds. Since 2017, I've restored a lot of my just basic DVDs. I've actually done a few Blu-rays that I found from yard sales. They worked perfectly. Normally, you would get freezing or it would skip a chapter if they're dirty for DVDs. But after you clean it down with this, it's running fine. So as I said before, I wouldn't recommend you use this for GameCube, I wouldn't recommend you use the sandpapers for Wii games. You could use the regular the white and the blue one, the soft foam for Wii games, but don't use the sandpaper. It'll probably destroy the game and it might not work. But if you have a deep scratch on a Wii game, it's at your own risk. I would start off with soft first. That's on you. So you could try it out, test it, start off with your worst game you don't mind losing for Wii, and just see if you could get it running with the soft at least. Alright, that's done. I always have a needle nose pliers when I use this because sometimes it's a real pain to get out these CDs. Let's give it a wipe. A thorough wipe is always good. You can even clean regular music CDs with this as well. If you got any old music CDs, this is perfect for it. You should have no problem. Even with scratches, you can use the sandpaper for music CDs. So there you go. That's a DVD. It's much better.
Not easy to ask him for this, but it's something that must be done.
It's about my sister. 2 nights ago, she disappeared.
If you find her changed, can you see that her death is without suffering?
You've got some competition. I've hired the Marcus brothers, and they've got a head start on you.
So that's the guy, the Dunfield Hunter.
D.
She's out of her mind! If you go in there, you're never coming back!
Oh, I'm coming back.
You're dead!
She's here by her own choice, Dunfield. I suggest you save your sorry ass now and leave us to travel in peace.
I would if I could believe you, Meyer. You kidnapped the girl.
I'm afraid you have to die.
I want you to stop your protection of Meyer.
You know, you make me laugh. That's a good one. Someone paid me $100 million to protect my ending. Can you top that?
Well, you drive a hard bargain there, old man. What if I can?
You really are entertaining me, Mr. Stranger.
The home of Carmilla, the bloody countess.
Your mother was human, but your father was a vampire and you have betrayed his ancient blood. You side with humans against us. Our people are facing extinction, and you're contributing to their demise.
Don't know what it's like, Charlotte, to live forever in darkness eternal, forever thirsting for blood despite your best intention.
Listen, Meyer, the woman says she wants to go back home.
I don't believe it.
Hope you guys enjoyed this little tutorial and overview of the JFJ Easy Pro system. It's been really helpful for me personally as a game and DVD collector. If you have a lot of that media in your house and you have a few dollars, at least 150 or maybe 100, they have different models. I'll post it in the end, different size models. I would highly recommend you get this. It'll prolong a lot of your media. If you haven't already, hit that like, subscribe, and bell notification for more Bird Brain Gaming updates. And I'll see you all next time. Later, everyone.